So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And he's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Goulart will not want to lose out here. Tries one from range! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And we have liftoff! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Lazio gain their reward with an early goal. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Moose, this time surely. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. He's having a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ball's gone out of play. Gets a good foot in there. Donatoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He'll try from distance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Musa. Vardiol does well to get it back. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance, surely! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that has left him in a heap. Knocks it into space. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Neymar. Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it. Xavi Alonso. Goulet. Foot in. He's found space here. Goulet has found the net here, of course. And it's made its way to him. Stood up well to him there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. He's picked his... Ferran Torres! And that's a good finish. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new... And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Lazio are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we are back on the way. Deftly away. And it's Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's Neymar! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pass somewhat off target. Ferran Torres! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Ferran Torres probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. And he's got chance for a shot! And that has faded wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him night.
Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar scooting forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a pop! No, it's wide.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And they've got rid. Some resolute defending there. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
Not the most convincing of passes.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar powering forward here. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a hit! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good running, strong and purposeful. Big chance! And he's missed it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Real chance! Oh, denied at the last. And here's Neymar.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He'll try from distance. It's bounced back off the post. And that is as far as it goes. Lazio, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Neymar gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts for safety. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's had it taken off him. Goulet. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Barreiro. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And this is Silva. Van Dijk herring. Oh, he's been caught napping. Guardiola with the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. It's roll! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Luca Bacchio. This is a promising build-up. Goulet. That's going wide left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafa Silva. Otamendi. Barreiro. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot. Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Lazio score first. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Lazio have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't...
And he shoots! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Donatoni.
Lazio really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Donadoni tries to pass it through. Now it's Neymar. Takes on his marker.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Goes for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Lazio looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
E vamos saudar a entrada em campo da nossa equipa. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So we're off again.
Lazio definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferran Torres!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Messi powering forward here. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Luca Bacchio. Van Dijk too strong for his opponent there. Dani Olmo. And here's Luca Bacchio. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? There will be a throw-in. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, some astute defending there. Lazio are still that goal to the good. Oh, that's fabulous. 60 minutes played. He's got plenty of space out wide here. They've played it short, and this is Silva.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort it.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Barrero. That's destined for the flank. And it's Silva. Odegaard. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Messi. That's tidy. Dahl did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Luca Bacchio. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ferran Torres is onto this. Oh, he's having a go! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's really well cleared. And here's Ferran Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And it's made its way to him. Has to go back here. He's having a hit! Superb by De Paul! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Antonio Silva. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Silva. He's found space here. Now it's Rafa Silva. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Okay.